3 years ago, my family moved to North Texas, searching for a better life. Like so many other families, we wanted to give our children the future we did not have. My husband worked hard every single day to provide for us, to make sure we're in the best financial position possible. As a stay-at-home mom, I made it my life's mission to ensure our children are loved, nurtured, and supported every step of the way. In wake of this tragic incident, our family has been under attack. Whatever you think what happened between Karmelo and the Metcalf boys, my 3 younger children, my husband, and I didn't do anything to deserve to be threatened, harassed, and lied about. The lies and false accusations that have been said about us, especially over the past week, has been overwhelming. The lies and their amplification put my family in danger, as well as everyone in our community, everyone involved in the investigation, from the police, the attorneys, and the court staff. Our address and my husband's previous employer's address has been put on all social media platforms. My husband had to take a leave of absence because he's afraid what may happen to our family. His mental health is deteriorating day by day. We have endured death threats. My 13-year-old daughter is afraid to sleep in her own bedroom because she's fearful of what may happen to her. And let me be clear, the claims that were used about the public donation to buy a home or anything else are completely false. We have not received a single dime from the Give, Send, Go fundraiser. And the co-founder has stated that clearly. In the reality, we were just notified yesterday that we could begin to withdraw funds. And it still takes several days to receive those funds once a request is made. I don't know why we are being targeted and discriminated against before a fair trial. Our son deserves the same rights under the law that everyone is afforded to. He's been raised in a 2-parent home with structure, stability, love, and we put God first in everything that we do. We believe in the Constitution. We believe in the laws of this state, but those laws must apply to all of us, not just some of us. To be clear, we will not speak publicly about specific details of what happened under the tent on that rainy and awful day. There's an active investigation that everyone involved wants to be full and fair. We believe in the legal process, and that is where the truth will come out. To the family who experienced the loss, my heart truly goes out to you. To those who have supported my family, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We ask for your continued support, patience, and prayers as we navigate this difficult process. Thank you.
Damn.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let y'all have at it. I'll speak on it whenever y'all, if y'all have a question for me. So y'all go ahead.
Hey,
I'll just say, but go ahead.
I know you down bad on the dude, Rock, but I'm saying this, man.
Just state your argument, man. Don't tell me about me, nigga. Damn.
Well, nigga, you mad? You the one at that nigga neck. Goddamn, man. Goddamn quick. Are you sensitive? I just poked at you in your chest, and then you
I'm trying to run a show,
that.
nigga, and you just state your case, nigga. We got a lot of topics. It's already hour 19.
I said, I know how you feel about the case, Rock, and you got really offensive. That's all I said.
But you don't know that. I ain't offended by shit. That ain't my life, nigga. I'm free, nigga.
I said, I know how you feel about the case. That's why earlier I asked you, anyway. I really feel them people, man, because when shit happen like that, you don't know what to say. And I know she didn't write that. That she got the legal team, whoever that is, they put a piece of paper in front of her and told her to read that, and all that's what that is. But like I said, the boy didn't even have a knife, man. All this stuff coming out, man. That was a spike key that you do your cliques with at a track event. You supposed to have that. He was under a tent. And who supposed to come tell you to move from under 10 and you ain't even official to do that? So that's all I'm saying. I just say this is all messy. A life was lost. It shouldn't have been. Another life gonna be messed up. And the parents are just trying to navigate through it. I know the other boy who lost parents, they hurt and they mad, and this person don't want to lose their kid because they know it's a mistake. So it ain't like there's no, war with the Klan against the Panthers or nothing. It was just two kids and made a mistake, man, and that's all that is. And we just need to look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? I know I was on the black side, this side, but at the end of the day, them two kids, one lost their life, and the parents is hurting. I know if I was a parent and my son done that, it ain't no reflection on me. He just made a mistake or done something. So as a parent, you got to ride with him. And the white people, you lost your kid, you don't have no understanding at this point in time because you lost somebody. So it's really ugly. I just gonna sit back and see how I do. And I just hope that little black dude don't get his life thrown away. And I hope he learned from this. And I hope that twin learned from the situation of losing his brother. And we all grow, because this could be a bad situation or this can be a growing situation. It's however you want to look at it. I'm not here to shit on nobody because I don't know all the facts. I just know it wasn't intentional. So that's why I ain't hard on the other dude. If he came up there to kill that white boy and this, that, and other, like that other dude when shot to school, yeah, I'll be, have a harder disposition. I just think this was just a mere accident between kids, they fighting or whatever, just high school stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it's a tragedy, and that lady hurt. She don't know what to do, like she say, they was living in a $500,000 house out there. I didn't know that. All this coming out. They live in a good area. Like say, they wasn't hurting for no money. He wasn't no thug. He had a straight A average at school. I mean, what?
What was your source, Rick? Where you got the where you got the that it wasn't a knife involved in?
They put it out in report.
Okay.
If you follow, they put that out. They put out his grade average that he had straight A. He was straight A student.
Straight A student.
Yeah, he was straight A student. He was working on a scholarship. And he just had a spike key thing that you turn. And if you know one side sharp and the other side dagger. So that's what he's stuck in with. You know what I'm saying? A spike key. So that you do the thing with. So it wasn't a knife. See, that's why you never saw a picture of a knife. That's why I kept saying, is it a Bowie knife, a pocket knife? Because I know youngsters don't carry knives these days. So he had something, which was a spike key. And that's what he's stuck in with. You know what I'm saying? And they say when the cop said himself, when he took him in custody, he was talking to him and he says, is he all right? Is he all right? And the dude said, no, it's a tragedy. The cop kept telling him. He said, what that mean? He said, it's a fatality. And he said, he told him, no, the dude passed away. And he said, the little dude just like broke down, was like, no, you sure he ain't all right? He's like, no, you got to, And that did something for me. That I was like, okay, it wasn't malicious. He wasn't smiling and laughing or like, I did that. That nigga was fucked up. He was concerned about what his actions was. So that let me know he ain't all the way to the left. You know what I'm saying? His actions is, but he not. So, that's all I've got to do. Let's I just don't want to beat him up no more than what he gonna get beat up. And I believe her getting them threats, because that's what they do. That that community of people, they gonna call, they gonna threat, they gonna do all that. They gonna get them kicked out the community. They gonna say all that because that's how they retaliate. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing, unstrange about that. But I feel for them because I know it's really happening to them. I know it. I know that's happening to it. If you do something to a white person like that and you go home, you're getting death threats. You're going to get the calls. You're going to get it. And you ain't going to know how they got it or what they is. They out there. And that's one thing. They stick together about that type of shit. So I just wish them well, man.
Yeah, and see, that was my first thoughts on the situation right at hand. At the end of the day, they both high school kids.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I know kids, when you a kid, you do stupid shit. You make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? In us as society, you know, we don't allow kids to make mistakes no more. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no wiggle room for this shit no more. You know what I mean? Because so much of bullshit didn't happen of people really being malicious, kids thinking because I'm a kid, I'm gonna get away with it. So, you know, now the good is kind of suffering for the bad within that there. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes.
So, but my heart definitely goes out to both families. You know what I'm saying? One already lost their child, and one fighting to save their child. You know, it's an all around sad situation to me. You know, and that's why I didn't even last time when we spoke on it when the situation first happened. I didn't look at it as a racial situation. I looked at it like two kids who both made a mistake, and it ended bad for everybody involved, both families and both of those kids, man. So I just pray that they some kind of way find a way to heal both sides of the family, man. Both sides for sure.
Quality.
All right, so it's a few things about the situation. When we were watching the video and the lawyer, when the girl was crying, he come put the paper towel on her face, wiping the tears away and stuff like that. See, things like that strikes me as odd because he's trying to sell something to the public. And what Rich just said was about the boy's grade average. If he was a dumb kid, does he still not deserve to be treated under the laws of America? He's still a person. I don't care if he's smart, dumb, crazy, retarded, whatever. He's still a person. So he deserves, I don't care what his grade average is. Those things shouldn't even matter when we're talking about this. But yet, those are the things that sometimes, and I'm not saying you're wrong, Rich. Don't take that the wrong way. Just saying, I'm showing you how the public tries to persuade an image of what they want you to see. And it's up to us to be realists and people to recognize what it is that they're trying to show us and what it is that we're actually seeing. And of course, that's going to take us to have to see the facts and let it play out to actually find out what really happened. But when I see little things like that, it's really hard for me to grasp a understanding of the situation because I don't like you to try to trick me. Just tell me what I need to know and let me go from there. I don't want to be tricked. Don't be wiping the face down and all that. That woman, I ain't even see no tears, to be quite honest with you. Now, that's not to say that she didn't say what she said, heartfelt and all that. And my heart goes out to both families too, because this is a tragedy. But it's certain little things that just always strikes me as odd when we're dealing with, especially when it comes to a camera being in a person's face and people wanting to portray an image of what they think this situation needs to look like in order for her to be successful.
But you know, that's the lawyer's job, though.
Yeah,
exactly. That's it.
His job. So you know what I mean. We gonna expect the antics out of the lawyer. You know what I mean.
But those antics can sometimes backfire against you.
That's true. That's true.
Johnny Cochran put that glove on. He wouldn't have never put that glove on. OJ would still be locked up. See, it takes some antics sometimes. You know what I'm saying? To save. You know what I'm saying? You got to. Hey, that's what you pay for. Performance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this last thing before I stop. I'm gonna say this here because what you said when you said it takes antics sometimes. It takes antics because that's what people look for. It doesn't take it. You just have to be willing to understand, hey, not to look for it. I don't want no antics. See, for a person like me, I don't want no antics. Tell me what I need to know and let me decipher from there what it is. Don't come trying to sell me something else because then I start looking at you as, well, maybe you're not the victim, you're the problem. That's my opinion, though. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's my thoughts on it. So again, I want to give condolences to the real victim.
Mm-hmm.
The real victim. The real victim ain't here to tell his side. The real victim ain't here to tell a lie. The real victim is probably getting buried any day now. The real victim not even here to apologize. This is my thoughts on it, and I'm glad you said some of what you said, Quality, because sometimes, I'd be looking at things from a psychological lens. And when I see me having that mentality, it be certain shit that be offending me. See, I don't like when my intelligence get played with.
Bingo. That's it right there.
I hate it. You know, the patting the tears.
I don't need that.
If, you know, somewhat forced tears to me.
And then the written out statement.
And
Come
then,
on, man.
thank
That's
you.
not even, man.
So that blew me away, because if it was truly heartfelt, you didn't have to write that down and type.
I wouldn't be looking down to read what's on that paper if it was really coming from my heart.
Listen, what's on my heart, I ain't got to write. Hell, I don't have my songs out and went in a damn booth and didn't write. So you know if it's heartfelt and it's truly genuine, it ain't nothing to remember, because it's there.
I'm going to say what's in my heart.
I'm going to say what's in my heart. What's in my heart stays there.
Yes.
It's written, right? And so that was one issue. Another issue, and this was the most disrespectful part of it. You sold yourself like you was the goddamn victim. Diabolical. Diabolical. You a liar.
No accountability.
No
She is they are the victim.
Let me talk. I didn't say shit when you were talking. No accountability. Same shit that we dealing with these modern women. They either don't hold themselves accountable or that they don't get held accountable by society. It's always everybody's fault but theirs. Another thing, I was taught what's understood ain't got to be explained. So why did you feel the need to tell me he was raised in a two-parent home? Why did you feel the need to tell me he had a mama and a daddy? And you sit here and talk about and start screaming. See, that's how you really talk at home. See, you was trying to hold it in, but the real you came out because you couldn't hold. See, that's how you talk to your husband. That's a
What
fact.
the heck? What?
Secondly, let me land. Secondly, this is what really fucked me up. You said you was getting death threats. I've gotten death threats. But you know what though? I'll take death threats over death any day, nigga. Any day. If I could, I'd rather take death threats and be alive than dead. And at the end of the day, that bullshit 2.5 second prayer for the real victim, that was insulting. That was insulting. Then on top of that, the father of Metcalf Kane,
They cut you off, Brock.
then the father of Metcalf Kane, they run him off. They told him to leave. Did he leave? Yes. They told her son to leave. Did he leave?
Rock.
No, he took a life.
Y'all see Rock?
I can see him.
Yeah, I can see him.
Okay,
Yeah,
he's
I can
bubbling
hear him
over
and
here.
everything.
I'm going to
He's
say this
bubbling over
again.
here.
When the father came to the press conference, they asked him to leave. He left.
Oh, he out of
But
there.
when they told her son to leave from under that tent, he didn't. He took a life. I'm done.
Okay, let me ask you this though, right? Are you because you say that the real victim?
Yeah.
So are you saying because her son took a life that she's not a victim by being harassed on her phone and death threats? That makes her a victim also, right?
But this is what I'm saying. They're victims by default. Metcalf's son is a victim.
But still in all, if my son takes somebody's son's life, does that warrant me being harassed and my daughter being afraid to go to sleep?
I never said
That doesn't
that.
warrant it.
Right.
I never said that. You acting like I said they deserve it. I never said
You
that.
said the real victim.
Victims.
The real victim is the dead one.
No.
Okay, so both parties
Parties are
victim
victims
in this situation.
Is we really?
Rock, let me say
I-
this.
Y'all
agree
really
with you, Rock.
comparing the two.
Yeah, let me say this, Rock. I'm gonna try to.
Look, we can agree to disagree.
I know,
let me
I-
get no,
can
hold on. No. Can I respond to trust, sir? You can't talk for me. Okay? So here's my point. It's so fucking easy to say this. It's so easy to say what y'all saying when it ain't your child. That's dead. It's easy. But it ain't y'all child. It ain't her child.
Okay.
See the difference? It's not your child. She's not burying her son. She still at least gets to talk to him. Her son still has a chance. When she wakes up in the morning, she can still fix her son breakfast.
What that got to do with anything?
I'm done, man. I'm done.
What the hell that got to do with
Yeah,
anything,
that
Rock?
don't-
That's got a lot to do with it, Rick.
I'm done.
That don't have
Let me
nothing to
know
do
y'all
with.
finish.
Let me
Really
tell you
does.
why.
Let me,
Hold on, I ain't said
we
nothing
gotta go
on it.
on.
I ain't said nothing.
No,
I haven't said
bro,
not one thing on
you
this
just said
topic.
what you said. We
I
gotta
haven't
go to the
said
next
nothing.
subject, Rich. You can't respond after everybody every time.
I never said nothing. You said something about this here. I just had
Okay,
one
but
thing to
we
say.
gotta keep it moving. I let everybody speak before I said anything. So
But
we
you said
all
you
said
put
what
some
we said.
you
Let's
put
move
some
on.
things out there and you just
No, that
left
ain't
it.
how it worked, though. That ain't the rule. It don't work like that. Next subject, nigga. Damn.
You know what? Okay. You just want to land on
I'm
that. Cause
just telling the
I'm
truth.
finna eat your ass up if you let me
Yeah, I
talk.
bet.
I'm finna eat your ass
Hey,
up and
go
you
on the
know it.
next subject,
I
man.
undressed to eat your ass up on this
Hey,
because
man.
you double standard just like that Shannon Sharp
Man,
shit.
hey, next
Ain't
subject.
nothing illegal about that.
God damn it. You the only nigga I had to mute. This nigga done erased himself. Dumbass. He don't know technology either. Dumbass. This nigga here.
He's just passionate.
Look at him. He's
Man.
still talking. I ain't even put him on the damn thing yet. Look at him.
He
We can't see
Look
him.
at him.
I
You
ain't
done
crash.
deleted your damn self. Next subject, nigga. Hold on.
He just passionate, man. He a passionate man.
No, but we gotta have
that's
structure.
bullshit.
No,
But
we
that's
can't respond
bullshit. You
after
saying that on
everybody
that
every
Black Joe.
time.
I ain't
We
responding.
damn
I
near
ain't
2
said
hours in
nothing.
and we got 9 more top subjects. No, bro. Damn.
But this the hot topic right here.
No, it don't
This the
matter.
hot.
No. God damn, this nigga like a child.
Save yourself.
Shit. Next topic.
Yeah, save yourself. You better. Because I'm on you about that little boy.
Whatever, nigga.
For real.
Next subject, man. God damn. All right.